Hey guys, on this episode, we're going to talk about some unique ways to stay in touch with your database. Welcome everybody to episode number 23 of Ask the Agent. We're going to talk about one of my favorite topics today, and that's staying in touch with those past clients and sphere of influence. If you're one of those agents that's taken some time to put that past client database together, but now you're struggling with, how am I going to reach them with relevant content? I think the days of the recipe cards and the real estate newsletter have gone by the wayside. That stuff's going to get thrown in the trash, or it's going to get the delete button. So you really got to think outside of the box of some ways to stay in touch with these people. So I'm going to go through just some of the high level stuff that we do that I think can make a lot of sense, and you can hopefully take some of these ideas and spin them and put your own little twist to them. So first of all, is something that an idea that I stole from Brian Buffini, and that is, I believe he's coined this term of pop buys. So if you go into Google and put pop buys for realtors in there, you'll find a bunch of sites that have a lot of different unique things that you can do and buy for, fairly for cheap dollars, maybe $5 or $10 that you can spend on items. And you're just going to go out and knock on doors and shake some hands and leave these. So an example of something that I've seen is he has around Easter time, you could get those little yellow peeps. They come like 10 in a box. Some people seem to love them. And there's just a little note attached that says, have your peeps call my peeps. So clever stuff like that all throughout the year. There's a bunch of different ideas like that. So go check out any of those pop buy sites. Those will go a long way. Next thing is something that one of our agents internally here, Erin Fontaine, brought to my attention that she does with her sphere. We tried it this year and had some great success with that. And that was a pie day. So she, does up an official invitation like you're getting invited to an event, and there's an RSVP card and everything. And instead of RSVPing that you're going to come, you're actually going to RSVP on what type of pie you want. So you can offer a pecan, an apple, banana cream, whatever you want to do, and then they just tell you what you want. A couple of days before the event, you go pick up all your pies, and then you have your people come to your office, meet and greet, maybe have some cheese, crackers, wine out. It was a really fun event, and everybody's got to come to you, so it's a little bit less time consuming on your end than having to go around and knock on the doors. Then just some other client appreciation ideas that we've done or have teed up for this year would be we've rented out a movie theater and picked something that's child friendly, so some sort of a Disney movie, and get a theater, invite people to come check out the movie. You do the meet and greet before. Maybe you go watch another movie or something. Maybe you watch the same movie while they're in watching that, and then meet and greet at the end. Just remember, during the movie, you're not going to be able to do any networking. We've done backyard barbecues, so we'll hold a drawing and hire a guy to cook some burgers and dogs up and throw it out there as like a little bit of a raffle prize. We this year are planning to partner with a local farm. They've got like corn mazes and pumpkin carving and bobbing for apples. We'll have like cider donuts and warm cider out for everybody. So those are fun events. We actually have rented out an ice skating rink, and we actually had a Santa come in, and the kids could skate around on the ice and get their picture taken with Santa. We've done a 5K. This year will actually be our third annual. That's a great event because we can make it as big as we want, and all the funds that we raise for that go back out to infertility awareness, so we can help out in our local community as well. I think those are my ideas. So hopefully one of those you liked and you'll actually go out and implement. I think that's the number one thing. I think there was a statistic from the Realtor Association that they did a survey of all of a bunch of buyers and sellers that had done multiple transactions. And they asked them to rank the first agent that they did business with. How successful were they on a 1 to 100 scale? And it was like 89% of the people surveyed said that they loved their agent. And then they asked them how many of those used that same agent for the second transaction, and it was 11%. So I think the community we don't do a good job of staying in touch with the people that already know us, like us, and trust us. So hopefully you'll take some of these ideas, implement in 2018, and you'll see some great rewards from doing so. We'll see you next week.